Public Law 11053, August 3rd, 2007, 121 Stat 505, Title 19 International Cooperation on Title 19 International Cooperation on Anti-Terrorism Technology. Section 1901, promoting Now 11 Implementation Acts, Public Law 11053, August 3rd, 2007, 121 Stat 505, Title 19 International Cooperations on Anti-Terrorism Technology. Section 1901, promoting anti-terrorism capabilities through international cooperation. 6 United States Code 195C Note. A. Findings, congressional findings of the following. The 1. Development, implementation of the technology is critical combination terrorism or other than high consequence events, implementation as a comprehensive homeland security strategy. The United States and its allies of the global war on terrorism share commonly interests in facility research, development, training, development, testing, and evaluation of equipment, capabilities, technology, services will aid detecting, preventing, responding to, recovering from, mitigation against acts of terrorism. 3. Certain United States allies of global war terrorism, including Israel, the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, Singapore, and have extensive experience with and technological expertise in homeland security. 4. The United States, certain of the allies of the global of the war on terrorism have the history of successful collaboration in developing mutual beneficial equipment, capabilities, technology, services in areas of defense, of agricultural, telecommunications. 5. The United States and allies in global war of the terrorism multi-beneficial of sharing technological expertise of common at domestic international terrorism. 6. The establish office of facility and support cooperative endeavors between and among agencies of not for profit benefits and for-profit business entities, academic institutions, nonprofit entities in the United States and allies would safeguard lives, prioritize property worldwide against the priority worldwide against the act of terrorism other than high consequence of events. Promoting anti-terrorism through international cooperation. In General Title III of the Homeland Security Act of 2002, 6 United States Code 181, intent sequences amended as following is Section 316 added to the Section 1101 of this Act is the following. Section 317, promoting anti-terrorism through international cooperation, Law 6 United States Code 195, and the definition of the term is director. The term director means the director selected under subsection B. 2. The international cooperative activity of the term international cooperative activity includes A. Coordinating research projects, joint research projects, joint ventures. B. Joint studies, technical demonstrations. C. Coordination of field exercise, scientific seminars, conferences, symposia, and workshop. D. Training of the scientists and engineers. E. Visit, exchange, and scientific engineers of the other appropriate personnel. F. The exchange of sharing of scientific technology information. And G. The use of laboratory facilities and equipment. B. The Science and Technology, Homeland Security, International Cooperative Program Office. 1. Establish the Undersecretary shall establish scientific technology, Homeland Security, International Cooperative Programs. 2. Director of the office shall be headed of the Director who A. shall select a consultant with the Assistant Secretary of International Affairs shall report to the Undersecretary. B. The may officers of the department serving in other positions. 3. Responsible A. Developing a mechanism. Director shall be responsible for developing coordination with the Department of State, appropriate Department of Defense, Department of Energy, of federal agency, understanding agreements to allow and to support international cooperative activity to support Homeland Security. B. The priorities of the Director shall responsibly develop and coordinate official Office of International Affairs of the federal agencies strategic and priorities, international cooperative activity of the Department of Homeland Security. Department in support of Homeland Security. CX activities. The Director shall facilitate planning, development, implementation of international cooperative activities to address the strategic priority developments under subparagraph B through mechanism the Undersecretary. Consider appropriate including grants, cooperative agreements, contracts with foreign public, private entities, government or organization processes, including small businesses, social, economically disadvantaged small businesses, as those are termed and defined in Section 3 and 8 in Small Business Act of 15, United States Code 63. 632 and 637, respectively. Federally funded research development centers and university de-identification parts to the department shall at a facility matching the United States entities in Homeland Security research with non-United States entities engaged in Homeland Security research so that they may partner in Homeland Security research activities. C. For the coordination, the director shall ensure that the activities under the subsection coordinate with the Office of International Affairs, Department of State, appropriate to Defense, Department of Energy, other relevant federal agencies, interagency bodies. The director may enter joint activities other than federal agencies. C. Matching funding. A1 in general. Equability. The director shall ensure the funding resources expending international cooperative activity will expand. It will be equitability matched with foreign partner government and other entities. Direct funding, complementary activities, provision, staff, facilities, material, and equipment. B. Granting, matching, and repayment. In general, the secretary may require a recipient of a grant under Section 1 to make a match contributing not more than 50% of the total cost of proposed project for the grant is awarded to. Repay the secretary of the amount of the grant of the portion of interest in such amount of the appropriated rate such as such administration of the grant of secretary determines appropriate. 2. Maximum amount. The secretary may not require repayment under clause 1, 2. It may be more than 150% of the amount of the grant adjusted inflation of the basis consumer price index. 2. Foreign partners. The partners may include Israel, the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, Singapore, allies of the global war terrorism to determine an appropriate Secretary of Homeland Security, Secretary of State. 3. Loans of equipment. Director may make acceptable loans of equipment, research, development, and cooperative testing purposes. D. Foreign reimbursement of science and technology, security, international cooperative programs, and participate in cooperative activities, foreign partnership, cost-sharing basis, reimbursement contributions received in foreign partner to meet the share of the project credited appropriate current appropriation accounts of directed Scientology technology. Report of Congress international cooperative activities no later than 1 year date of activity. This section every 5 years thereafter under section activity. Action through director shall submit the Congress of a report. 1. A brief description of each grant, cooperative agreement, or contract made and entered in under subsection B3C, including participation goals and amount of fundings. 2. The international cooperative activities underway, including participating goals under expected duration, amount of source funding, including resources provided to support activities in lieu of directing funding. 5. Animal and zoonotic diseases as part of international cooperative activities authorized in the section under Secretary coordination with the Chief Medical Officer, the Department of State, appropriate officials of the Department of Agriculture, Department of Defense, Department of Health and Human Services may enter the cooperative activities of foreign countries, including African nations, and to the strength of American preparedness for foreign animal zoonotic diseases overseas could harm the national agricultural public health sector there where reaching the United States. G. The construction authorities, the secretary of the following. Nothing in this section shall be constructed and to alter the effect of the following provisions. Title 5. The Foreign Relation Activity Authorization Act, official year of 1979, 22 United States Code 2652, 22 United States Code 2656A, attendant sequence, Section 122BC of Title United States Code, Title 1 United States Code, Section 1E2 of the United States Department of Basic Authorization Act of 1956, 22 United States Code 2651A, E2, Section 2 and 27 of the Armed Exports Control Act of 22 United States Code 2752 and 22 United States Code 2767. 5 to Section 622C, the Foreign Assistance Act of 1961, 622 to the United States Code 2382, authorization appropriations authorized to be appropriated to carry out the section of such sums are necessary. B2, the technical confirmation of the table contents, Section 1B, the Homeland Security Act of 2002, 6 United States Code 1021, attendant sequence is amended, inserting after the item and relating to 316 adding by Section 1101 of this act of the following. Section 316 is promoting anti-terrorism through international cooperation program. 6 United States Code 195C, note that Section 1902 transparency funds. For each federal award, the term defined as Section 2 of the Federal Funding Account of Transportation Act of 2006, 31 United States Code 6101, note, under this title, the amendment made by the Director of Office of Management shall ensure the full-time compliance of the requirement of Federal Funding Accountability Transparency Act of 2006, 31 United States Code 6101, note. Title 20, 9/11 Commission International Implementations.